Hello and welcome, retards. This is just Dennis speaking. I want to issue a statement before the actual episode airs. Um, Obviously, there was a shooting today at an elementary school. 19 kids and 2 adults have been killed from an 18-year-old gunman. Um, it's a fucking tragedy, man. It's super sad. I've done this pre-statement a lot of times. This is like honestly my 20th attempt of doing this. I just keep going off on a tangent. Fucking 2 of them I cried. So I'm kind of like emotionless because I just want to keep emotions and politics out of this. Um, I just like having a 5-year-old niece. It just honestly affected me personally all day today. Just knowing that she's going into elementary, like she goes half day elementary school, but going to like an elementary school next year and just the thought of that like even being a possibility. I know it's happened before, Sandy Hook, Columbine, all this shit. I know. But it's such a fucking sad time for the 19 kids that obviously aren't here anymore and that won't have any future, the parents that are directly infected from that, all the kids that go to that school, how much trauma they're going to have is just sad. Like my sister was 4 years old when the war in Bosnia was happening, and like she still fears like the sounds of like airplanes when they fly low and things like that because of the PTSD that's involved. Being a young child and having an 18-year-old guy shooting fucking your friends. Like I can't even just. I literally fucking can't fathom that as a. Oh my god, man. Fucking sad. Like it's sad and just another step of bullshit that this country fucking provides for us, which is nothing. But another step is all these kids that have been directly infected by this. Their parents have probably shitty healthcare that's not going to get them full coverage for having to talk to therapists their whole lives for this. Think about, just put yourself in that fucking situation. I said I don't want to go on too much of a tangent, but just put yourself in that situation of how much you can't. You literally can't put yourself in that situation, and it's mind-boggling. And I know nothing is gonna fucking happen from this event. Nothing happened in Sandy Hook. Nothing happened when Vegas was shot. It's just fucking. It's wild to me. It's wild to me. It's fucking sad. Yeah, like I said, and like with the healthcare and shit like that, because it's a joke in this country. I don't know what's gonna happen with. I don't know what happens to like the medical bills of all this shit. Like, who pays for it? Like, I feel like in a weird fucking way. And I'm not trying to make like jokes of this or like trying to be light about it, but it's like I'm being just genuine. I'm being 100% genuine. I feel like these like hospital, like it's a really fucked up thing, but it's like I really feel like these like pharmaceutical companies and hospitals and all that stuff like love when things like this happen because they get paid from it, because money comes into these fucking greedy hands, right? I honestly feel that way. I feel like people are just becoming careless of shit going on around them. I drove Uber today and like I talked to a couple and I was driving them downtown, and like we were talking about it, and like they were like lightly talking about it, like like it's sad and stuff like that. And like right after they were just like, okay, like where are we gonna go to dinner? Like nothing happened. I just feel like people are just like convoluted with their own bullshit. And I know we have to move on as a society. That's how it works. I understand that. But it just happened like 3 hours after I fucking picked them up. And it's just like, okay, cool. Well, what are we gonna eat? Like, does anyone fucking care anymore? Does anyone fucking care anymore in this country? I truly, obviously there's people that do, but I feel like overall as a society, no one gives a shit anymore. I don't know. I want to keep this short. I don't want it to be political. We'll talk about it next week. But it's fucking sad. Rest in peace to all the people involved other than the gunman. I can't fucking, I don't know. It's a fucking tragedy, and yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've talked about this like multiple times. I was fucking doing laundry. I started crying because just the thought of my fucking niece going through this shit, and I'm just like, it's just, I don't know. It's fucking wild, man. And nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Politicians will give a nice little sweet speech, but then the NRA or some shit, pharmaceutical companies are going to be like, hey, here's some fucking money. Don't do those laws that you should do. Okay, fuck off. It's fucking sad, but I didn't even want to release this episode just because of this fucking shit. I don't know. I just felt so weird from this event. It honestly just really fucking affected me. Again, this is just me speaking. This isn't my sister. We'll talk about it on episode 70, but so yeah, that I just wanted to bring this out because obviously our mood in episode 69, what you're about to see, like if like we don't bring it up or anything because obviously that was on Sunday. This happened on Tuesday and all that stuff. But I just want to issue this short little statement of this and go from there. So other than that, enjoy episode 69. Hello and welcome, retards, to episode number 69.
Oh, damn.
69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69, 69.
That's how we should talk about OnlyFans and our new endeavors.
We'll try.
Okay.
It's already hot in here. So, welcome to episode number 69 of Talking About Real Shit podcast with yours truly, Dennis, and my good old sister, Inja.
Mm-hmm.
So, cool Uber story that happened today. I want to start off with this because I want to give a shout out. Because I wish they would give us a shout out because that would be cool. But that's not gonna happen. Okay, so I go and pick up these people at the airport. They have an accent. I'm like, you guys from New Zealand? Like, no, we're from London. I was like, oh,
that's even cool.
I was like, okay, that's cool. I was like, I didn't know. Like, it was like, it's an interesting accent. Like, yeah, we're talking and stuff, and they're like, oh, our bus broke. We're in Salt Lake, but our bus broke down.
Are they a band?
I was like, our bus broke down. I was like, they're probably just traveling like super cheap in the U.S. like by bus. I was like, oh, okay, like that's cool. And like I didn't like say anything like we were talking and stuff, and then they're like, yeah, so all like the people are like doing by plane because we have a show in Seattle. I'm like, you guys are like a band? They're like, yes. I'm like, oh, who are you guys? They're like, oh, Wonder. I'm like, oh, I've never heard of you guys. They actually make really good music.
Yeah?
They're pretty big. So this is their channel.
Okay.
But I listened to their music. It's like, so it was 3 of them, but there was like 2 of the people. So they're from like London and shit like that. And they were like, so we were just like talking about how it is like here in the U.S. I was just telling them how fucking shitty it is to live here. That's what we were talking about the whole time. And because like they like saw the podcast, or they're like, what do you talk about? I was like, fucking just anything really. But I listened to a couple of their songs. They're actually like, it's definitely your style of music.
Yeah, that's cool.
You would actually really like them a lot. But yeah, they're like, they've done music with like Lil Uzi Vert and stuff like that. The guy who you rapped with in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But it was so funny because so I'm talking to them because we were talking about like gun laws and stuff like that and like healthcare, and you know, because obviously they're in England, and they're like, so like, because I was like, I don't have healthcare, like, and like if something happened, like, so like, what would happen? I was like, I'd be like bankrupt, if, like God forbid, if something bad happened to you.
Right.
And we just like, they were like actually really really cool people, down to earth, and I. What's it called? Because we were talking about like how expensive it is over there. Like in London, like you can find like a decent like an apartment that is a little bit bigger than the one I'm like looking in Italy. Like in a nice part of London with like a garden. That's what they always call it in Europe. Like a little like a patio, pretty much.
Right.
Like they're like $1,500 a month. I'm like, in London. They're like, yeah, and like they're like, you'll hardly ever see homeless people, things like that, because like our like health care is like good for like mental health. I was like, oh yeah, they don't give a shit about that.
Oh no,
here.
they don't give a shit.
And we were just like talking. I was like, if you need a fat American to come with you guys, I'm fucking down.
Yeah, you should have asked him. Is there any like band opportunities for you?
I was like, do you guys need? I was like,
Did you guys really ask?
No, I was like, if you guys need a fat American, just let me know.
Did they really do? Like, what did they do?
They laughed. We were like at the airport because we were talking about everything and all that. But it was interesting because No, I like literally thought they were gonna be like that, like their bus broke down. So like, but then they said they're like on a tour bus. They're like on tour. They have like an album coming out here soon and stuff.
That's
But
pretty freaking cool.
their music's actually really fucking cool.
That's awesome.
It's really really cool music.
I'm gonna have to look them up.
No, you should.
I probably would like it.
It's
Indie
definitely
pop, I
your
love
style
indie
of
stuff.
music. It's definitely your style of music.
I was gonna randomly go on like Ticket like for the shows.
Ticketmaster, yeah.
And I was gonna find like a random show that I've never heard of, like an artist,
Okay.
and then just like go to it.
Yeah, yeah.
So I found one, and again, I did not know that these people were like as well known as they are. I've just never heard of them. So it's called Rainbow Kitten Surprise. Okay, Rainbow
Sounds
Kitten Surprise.
familiar. Sounds
And they're playing
familiar.
at the Botanical Garden.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh my gosh, that's the ones I was just gonna get random tickets for. I didn't look
Yeah.
like how much they were, and then so Lauren like played a couple songs. And I was like, actually, like this is actually really good.
There's a
like,
lot of good people
so I
out
was like,
there.
oh my god, let's just get tickets and let's just go. So I
Yeah.
look, general admission ticket, $200.
What?
Cheapest one. Yes.
Why the fuck was it that much?
Because they're actually like super well known. So
But still, at the Botanical Gardens here,
yeah,
like in
and so
What?
they, there's like that hiking spot like
Yeah.
next to the thing, and then Lauren said that there's like people that go to the hiking spot, and then you could like there's a
Yeah.
section, and then you can hear the show because of the like
yeah.
like perfectly, and you don't get to like you
Yeah.
don't have to pay for it. And so she said when she's gone to see a couple of shows, she went and saw the band Cake.
Okay.
And they were the only ones, I guess, that like looked over like to the crowd of people. They're like, everyone like go clap and say hi to like the cheapskates over there,
Yeah,
because they're
that's
like
funny.
not wanting to pay for
Yeah.
anything. But I was like, dude, I would totally go to like that
There's-
one, because I'm like, I'm not paying.
That's
No,
that's crazy.
sorry. No, it's sorry, it was $100 a ticket.
That's still a lot.
Because I
though.
remember
That's
being
surprising.
like, man, for three of us, it's $300 to watch like just a show. Like, I'm not paying that
That's
much.
surprisingly a lot of money. That's kind of crazy.
And that's general admission, so
Yeah.
it's like because it's Botanical Garden, they don't like sell it like
Yeah, that
depending
makes
on where
sense,
you're
I
at.
guess, because it's Botanical
But still,
Garden.
$100.
Yeah, that's wild.
And the tickets, it said like hurry, like they're selling out, like
Yeah.
they sell out.
Yeah, no, it's like because in Boise, when it comes to concerts, it's always Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday,
Why though?
because they go to the big places on Friday. That's how it always
What's a big
works.
place?
Salt Lake City, Seattle,
Oh, okay,
Portland.
like outside.
So
of
we're
Boise,
always
or
the
outside
in-
of Idaho.
Yes, we're always the inside.
The in between.
The in-betweener show. So like whenever you see a show, well, like you'll never see like a big comedian, a big show or anything like that being here on a Friday or Saturday.
Right, I bet.
It never happens. It's always like Wednesday or Thursday. Normally those
That's
2
cool,
days,
though.
because they travel to Portland, Salt Lake, or Seattle. Yeah, because in like a month I'm going to the Tom Segura show
Right.
here, and I think that's like on a Wednesday or Thursday night.
Mm.
Like they never have art, and like yeah, so like every Thursday night, like when I'm like Ubering and shit like that, there's always like people like I drop people off the Revolution. I'm like, hey, who the hell are you watching? And they're like, oh, these people. It's always like just smaller people that are like just travel, but like
Right.
there's smaller artists, not like these big ass artists, but there's smaller artists that go to these places that are kind of bigger and all that stuff.
Right.
But
What date is Tom Segura coming?
I think it's June 21st or something. I don't remember exactly what day
June
it is.
21st is gonna be a Friday. Oh no, I think it might be a Thursday.
I have no idea. I don't even know what tomorrow is. But
23rd.
yeah, I don't know. It's something.
I want to
like
go
that.
see Tom Segura.
I'm stoked.
Are you gonna go
'cause-
by yourself?
No, me and cousin going.
Going
Yeah, he loves Tom Segura.
for real?
Yeah.
Like he'll actually laugh at it? No, I mean like
He actually laughs.
no.
Yeah, no, he likes Tom Segura. He loves Tom Segura.
We should all go together.
Tickets are probably already sold out.
Go check.
We got them like a little while back.
Check if the tickets are sold out.
Because it's at the Idaho Center, or no, the where's it at?
Idaho Central Arena.
Idaho Central Arena. That's
July 21st, Thursday.
wait, what?
okay.
What is Idaho Central Arena? Oh, that's where the ice hockey
Mm,
hockey is. What day was it?
the Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah, so that makes sense.
Where did you get
We
yours at?
have F5, I think,
Oh, it's sold out?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
because we were gonna do like we wanted to
No,
do.
row F is still there.
Row
Oh,
F?
that's upper 206.
Yeah, that's upper. Yeah, that's all. Oops.
Oh,
Sorry,
so you
guys.
got like way up there. You
Yeah.
got like pretty close.
Yeah, we got pretty. We wanted good
go,
seats.
Go scroll down, see if there's anything.
No, that's-
Oh no, that's it. He got
It's a big
sold
show.
out.
He's a big comedian.
Damn, that's all that's left is the green right there.
Yeah, just those 3 seconds. No, we got F5. I don't remember because we wanted like aisle seats.
Yeah.
Oh no, aisle seats were. I don't know exactly know what. I think we're like in the back section F5
Hmm.
or something because these were all sold out. I was like, I would be fucking down to get whatever. But
It's pretty cool though.
Bill Burr's coming in December.
I saw that.
Bill Burr's gonna be coming in December. I might go
I
to
don't
that
remember
one.
if I liked him or not.
He's fun. I think he's a really funny comedian because he just doesn't give a shit.
Is he the one that's like talking about how to like?
He has that Boston accent.
I know, but is he the one that? Okay, there's one stand-up comedian that was talking about like population control and killing off people.
Probably him.
And then about like going into a cruise ship, like it was cruise ships, and then they just like tank the cruise ships. Oh my God,
I could see that being him, but I don't know.
I
I'm
just
not
remember
sure.
it was so fucking funny.
I could see that being him because he's that kind of comedian.
I am wondering.
Yeah,
Man,
he's funny. He's actually funny.
I'll go to him.
I think his show's already like
sold out.
No, not sold out, but like his sales already going on. It's in December.
Is it expensive?
I don't know. I never even looked.
Search artist. Come on, they're all. Are you up there showing people?
Not now, but I will be. Oh. Let's see, Vegas. Let's see. We have Smoothie King Center
Arena right there, December 8th.
Okay, so that's at the Ford Idaho Center. Let's see what's available.
Nothing.
Because I think it's pre-sales going on. Maybe it's available.
How much is F1?
F1 is $197.
Damn. Steep.
Yeah.
What about F2?
F2 $120.
Damn.
The thing is, I don't know what this fucking website is. I'll probably just go on his. I think ours were like 60 for that section, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'll look into it and see. But
that's pretty cool. You got to like Uber them though.
Yeah, like imagine like you actually like knew those people.
I know.
Like it's like holy shit, you know. Because like when Tim Dillon was supposed to come here, I would if I fucking got an Uber with Tim Dillon, I think I would just kill myself that night. Yeah. I'm not even joking. Because like, what else is there to live for?
Nothing. That's it.
Just to have a conversation with that man would be fucking. Breathe
the same air, you know.
Breathe the same air.
Like I wouldn't have washed their seats.
He normally like obviously I don't let people smoke in my car. I would let him smoke in my car.
You'd let him
100%.
You'd let him shoot up in your car.
Shoot up anything. Yeah.
Like dude, anything you want right now. My car.
But yeah, no, like because yeah, they were like saying like yeah, we don't like tip over there because they were saying like oh, what was like your podcast about last week? I was like the Buffalo shooting. And they're like, oh, yeah, there's like a lot of shootings here. I'm like, yeah, it's rough here. And they were like, yeah, no, it's like we don't tip over there. Like a cup of coffee is like $3. It's fucking $3. Like you don't do. And it just, and that's like London. Like when you think like London, that's a big fucking city. Yeah. So I was like, oh, it's probably like, but you're talking about London. So I was like, it's probably expensive. Like, it's like honestly not like as expensive as people think. Obviously, it can be expensive like every place.
And London would be so like easy to move to because obviously the language wouldn't be like a barrier. Is the same. And I love their food.
So their name is Oh Wonder, right? Mm-hmm. But technically it's Oh Wonder because they don't go fucking. Well, they don't. I'm making fun of their accent. Oh. They're like, she was like, Oh Wonder. I'm like, Oh Wonder, you stupid broad. Was their accent
fucking cool as shit though?
It was. I've never heard an accent like that. That's why I thought it was New Zealand because it didn't sound like it wasn't like that typical British accent. Like it wasn't like it was like it was like a fine accent.
But where is London, all those people born from though?
Well, it's just these two people.
Yeah, but where are they born from?
I have no idea. So I think
go to formation. Go down. Like is there like personal life?
No. I'm pretty sure they're like straight up from London. I think they're from London. Like I think they were born in London. I'm pretty sure. But they've had top 100 albums. Their first 2 albums and stuff. But it was because I'd never heard an accent like that because it was like actually like I've had people from England multiple times. I've had Irish people. I've had Australian people. I know Australian and New Zealand pretty well, and that's when they got in the car, I was like, what?
But the fact that her name used to be Josephine Vandergoot,
yeah,
right there. I'm wondering if they're like. That's why I'm wondering if they're actually like from like Germany or from a different place, but maybe now they live in London. But then that's why they have like kind of like
maybe,
a dialect
I don't know.
That's kind of like off,
Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, no, it was like. But yeah, I was like, oh, Wanda. I'm like, you stupid broad. Know your fucking language. Know English. That's what I said. I turned around and she's like, oh, Wanda. I stopped the car on Broadway Street. I'm not even joking. I slammed the brakes of the car. And I turned around. She's like, what the hell's going on? I'm like, it's oh, Wonder, you stupid broad.
I can't wait till they write a song about you.
And I was like, Jesus Christ, learn English.
God. Fucking some people. Dude, I can't. You know what? Okay. Go ahead.
No, you're good.
No, go.
No, I cut you off a lot. Go ahead.
No, fine.
No, what were you
Mine's
gonna say?
gonna be like way off topic, so I just want.
Mine is about crazy people. Did you see this video of this woman in Idaho on Overland Road?
Citizens arrest.
Did you watch this?
No, when did
Watch
it
this
happen?
shit.
Today?
No, this was like last week. It actually is like pretty. It's not this exact video because it only has like 0 views. But this was a pretty big. This is like a popular video that's going like pretty viral.
Shut up.
For
real?
I'm not even joking. It's fucking wild.
On the
Watch
middle of
this
the
shit.
street. Wait.
This was on
What
just Overland.
Wait. Okay.
I hope it shows the whole thing. God damn it! I hate these stupid fucking shit videos. Hold on. I thought this one was gonna be fine. So, pretty much just in the beginning of this video, just to preface it, like she was just like swerving like this.
Driving.
She was
swerving?
yeah, she was doing that. So that's why this person already started recording. Okay. Don't. I'm just gonna fucking narration.
A
Whatever.
citizen's arrest in the middle of the street. This lady was caught on dash cam driving like crazy.
She's like, "Put your
in the
hands
middle
up."
of the road on Overland in Boise and stopped
I
traffic.
fucking hate.
Is she like on
She
drugs?
was
Puss-
yelling to the
most
victims to
likely.
put their hands in the air. The police were notified.
Oh, thanks, video. You fucking
Dude,
worthless
why
piece
is
of
she
shit.
driving like that?
So she's doing that. She stops here.
It's because someone honked at her. Is that why she?
I don't know. I don't know the backstory, but I would love to interview her
Why is she going all crazy, man?
because she's pointing at them. Right when she did that, if I was this driver, I would fucking drive right over her.
Right? Because she
Immediately.
went back, and I'm like, I
Yeah,
don't know
she
if
can
you're
have a
getting
fucking
weapon.
gun. She can straight up have a gun.
Are they able to get past her?
They're going to. I would have driven right the fuck over her.
Oh, people think they can do that shit?
Look at that. So they drive off. But what a shitty video. Fuck off, King of Live. I hate these kinds of videos. They're so stupid.
Oh my god.
I would have literally made a speed bump on Overland Road. Immediately.
Like that kind of shit right there, and knowing, like being faced with something like that, and the anger that I feel and the rage that I feel sometimes, and knowing that even if even if I did try to drive past her and she just happens to jump onto my car, I understand. I have fucking body, like the video cam, right? But it's like, dude, what are the chances of me not getting in trouble for something like that? You know, because the way that our country is jack shit.
That's what I was saying. Because so we were talking about like gun laws and stuff. She's like, do you know anyone that like carries a gun on them? She's like, what would? Because she asked, she was like, what are the gun laws in Idaho? I'm like,
you want a gun?
there's
you go
like,
get a
yeah, I
gun.
was like, there's really like no, like if you're a citizen, you can just go buy a gun. And she's like, do you like? So she's like, you can like just walk in, like, because I was like, you can open carry legally. What means is you can display your weapon. She's like, really? I'm like, yeah. Like, she's like, so you can just like, because we're rolling by a McDonald's, the one I got food from. She's like, so you can just go to McDonald's with a gun. Like, I was like, oh yeah, like no problem. Like people would probably look at you with open carry. Like not a lot of people do because it's kind of a stupid idea, but. And then, because I remember years ago, there was a law passed when we lived in Twin Falls that you can conceal carry without a permit. I just don't know where that was permitted, if that was all of Idaho. So I stated that. I was like, I'm not sure if it's all of Idaho, but I know, like, at least the county that we were from, you can conceal carry with no training, no license or anything. I was like, obviously you can't go like in federal buildings and things like that. They're like, no fucking way. I was like, yeah, that's like
any
literally how it
fucking
works.
retard can get a gun and
Yeah.
carry it around.
And I was like, you know, if you're gonna carry a gun and all that stuff, I was like, you definitely like have to, like, I think you should have a shit ton of training in order to legally be able to carry, and things like that. And we were just like talking about the law, like gun laws and stuff, and like the mental health of this country. I was like, it's so fucking.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
like,
it's
it's
so bad.
so fucking bad here, because they were like asking about like how health insurance works. Like they were asking like all like the basic questions of America, and like I definitely made 3 people not want to move to the
Well,
I
it's like
easily
bullshit.
made 3 people not want to move to the U.S.
Who would?
I know. I was like, it's wild. I was like, because they're like, yeah, you hardly like see like. She's like, you know, you have your crazies over there, but like you hardly ever see that in London. Like London is like New York. Like London is a major fucking
yeah.
city, and like you hardly see that over there because it's like they actually like have a lot of stuff for healthcare and all that stuff. I was like, oh, I know it's not like that here. The last things that they care about here is your mental and just regular health.
The only thing that they care about here is making sure that your unborn fetuses come to full term.
That's true.
Just so they can deny you health care, and
That's
they can
true.
deny you housing. They can deny like free lunches for school.
That's true.
And any help for, but like make sure that you give birth to it.
Oh yeah,
you
of
know?
course.
If I was the kind of person that like, for real, like hear me out. If I was a person that's like just got pregnant, but it's something that like what for whatever reason, but it's like, dude, I don't want this kid. Like if it was an accident or whatever, I would straight up go full term with the pregnancy, take the child, and just drop it off at a legislator's house.
Yeah.
Like just front doorstep.
Like,
Like
if you
you
want-
wanted
yeah.
this, you wanted me to have it. Here you go. Take care
Yeah.
of my kid.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. I would straight up just drop him off in front of their fucking
Yeah,
house.
I it's wild because we're like me and this is like it's gonna sound like it's not related, but it's like related to kind of what we're talking about. Like we're talking about like dogs, me and Vic, and like a dog is like a kid, in a way.
Right.
Like you have to like care for a dog. I was like people just are having too many fucking kids at like
Yeah.
and too many
Pets
fucking
and too
dogs and
much-
shit. It's like a lot of people aren't ready for that fucking shit or
Too
that
much for
commitment.
anything, you know?
I was like, if it's 2 years long, I was like, sure. Like it's 2
A
years. Like
fish.
it's not like that's what I was saying. I was like, if you have a fucking you have to know your place. You
Mhm.
have to know your place in this world. We've talked about this before.
Right.
But like we were like one time our cousin, like we were talking about like me doing Uber, like, oh, wait, this is a while back. And I was like, they were asking me like what's like the most like awkward things like when it comes to car. Like I hate when like people are like, especially like, when they're like after like downtown, like they've been having a good time, two of them sit in the car and then don't talk. I hate that. It's like talk to each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? And when our cousin heard that when I said that, he's like wait, you actually like are saying like they should talk to you? I was like no, like they shouldn't. Like I'm nothing to them. I'm a person in a car driving them somewhere. I know my place. Like I don't need to be talked to. Like you don't need to talk to me. Like I know my fucking place, right? Not a lot of people know their fucking place.
Right.
People definitely think that they need a lot more than they fucking deserve.
Right.
And like with that, like with going off, like yeah, like it's just wild with all these like fucking anti-abortion laws.
Oh my god.
That's like
To me,
it's just
like,
weird. Like
to
it's,
me, what's like people,
I
this
get
is-
it to the point like I don't like you. There's got to be a limit of when you
Well,
can
yeah,
abort a baby, but
the
it's like
thing
this
that they're
wild.
doing is
yeah,
for people that are saying like, oh, against like pro-choice. Okay,
yeah,
so you saying abortion, not like you took off every fucking other choice.
yeah,
Like there are no choices anymore. Like that's the thing is people have a choice, and I hate when people say like, it's like, dude, this isn't just like some chick that went to a bar and got pregnant. This includes people that are raped,
Yeah.
end up getting pregnant by their rapist. Do you think that baby is made out of love? Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not to be made out of anything, but it's like, do you think that baby, like, do you think that person wants, it's
Yeah.
a reminder of a traumatic experience in their life.
yeah,
Or a 12-year-old that gets raped and
Yeah.
now is pregnant. So you want that 12-year-old that doesn't even have a body developed enough to go through with the pregnancy. You want them to go through it because they're going to have to go through
Yeah.
it. You want someone that has a medical condition to where when they do this scan, they tell you, hey, there's like a chance that you and your baby are going to die if you give full,
yeah,
like if you go full term,
yeah,
you both will die, or your baby will die, or you will die. And
Yeah.
now there is no choice of, well, let me think of my options. Like that option's taken away.
Yeah.
Now you know. It's like, dude, I have to, and that's bullshit. It's
but,
like,
what? Okay, I'm gonna go against you on this. You're actually kind of pissing me off. You know why?
why?
Because in these states that you can do that, you can have guns. Okay,
right.
so I don't care if you're gonna die. Like that's not my problem.
Right.
You can have a gun.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
So just stop talking this nonsense.
Right. Because I can have a gun.
Because you can have a gun. No, it's wild. It's like because to me as well, it's like they have the test to like show like your baby's gonna have fucking 3 heads and no legs, and it's like nope. Like like what kind of life is that fucking human gonna have? There definitely is like a limit of when you should have. Like you shouldn't wait like 8 months and be like, I don't want this fucking
Well, no
like
shit,
that's
yeah.
like that's completely normal. I get that point, but like to not
12
have the
weeks?
choice at all.
12 weeks is when the heart
Yeah,
begins to beat. So you have till 12 weeks.
yeah,
That's plenty of time. That's 3 months for you to decide. Or like what if someone that's like in an abusive relationship and they can't
yeah,
leave because they know that like, hey, if I leave, that person's going to try to like kill me because
yeah.
our society and our laws is they're going to put a restraining order. What the fuck is that going to do? What's a restraining order going to do against someone? If they have a weapon, that bullet is not going to stop right at 100 feet
It
because
does
you have a
actually.
restraint. Does it? They
It
make it
does.
like
It
that? Oh,
does. It
that's
does.
cool.
It does.
Um,
Yeah,
but
it's.
like, yeah, it's nuts. But
I think
like
it's
the
normal.
best like little meme thing that I saw was like, I bet you all your legislators' mistresses are going to find a place for a safe abortion.
Oh, of course. It was the same thing with fucking COVID. You saw that shit. Like it was like no parties, no this, no that. Like when it was like Thanksgiving and stuff like that. But then you would see fucking mayors and shit like that, especially like the ones in California, at a fucking restaurant, at a closed restaurant just for them, no masks on.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like what? Like
yeah.
what? That's the shit. Like it's just like
It's like people
it's
do the laws that either they're not
they're
gonna
not
apply to them.
followed. They're not
They're not gonna
followed.
apply to them, so they just make it to where okay, cool. You just made it to where it's gonna be super unsafe because if someone's in a I don't know a bad or someone is like dude they're in fucking poverty and shit happens like people take like there's people that are on birth there's people that had their tubes tied so like tubes tied like
Yeah.
I should not be able to get pregnant fucking get pregnant. There's some people that have vasectomy still get someone pregnant or you're on birth control and you know what I mean so
Yep.
it's like it doesn't mean that there's like it's just
100. Yeah.
people that
It's,
like, oh, I'm just not gonna care and I'm not gonna protect myself. I'm just gonna get pregnant and just keep going, abortion after abortion. Like,
yeah.
okay, there might be some people out there like that. So you put a limit on that particular
Yeah.
person. Like, hey, look, we need to talk about different like so
Just
you
abort
meet
them.
so you meet them a person at a time, a client at a time. Meet them with what
Yep.
they need. You don't just take that option away from everybody that might need it.
I know. It's fucking wild. It's
You know what? These people are like so into it, like the person I was living with in Jerome,
yes.
that person's mom.
Yeah.
I remember like we were super like we did not see eye to eye on this like particular
Yeah.
topic, And I remember like looking at her and I was like, okay, so you mean to tell me if your daughter, and at the time her daughter was like 13, I think. I don't know, 14. I was like, you mean to tell me if your daughter was raped right now and she got pregnant at 13 years old and gave birth at 14, like you would have her go through the
Yeah.
entire thing.
Yeah.
Having to go through school with a big belly, has to quit school, everything. And she's like, yeah. Because like
Did she really say that?
yeah. She's like, we would figure out a way. And I'm like, you must be out of your goddamn mind.
It's just that's
That's
like,
not your choice, dude. That's like the other kid. Like that's this person's choice.
But see, you're it's not her choice either. It's God's choice.
Oh yeah.
And God
Wanted her to get raped.
Jesus Christ himself, he told me. I actually talked to him 2 days ago. Jesus Christ himself wants you to have the child.
Right. Right.
So
And I would totally get it if it's like, like we're gonna get rid of this, but like in return we're gonna make sure there's like access to health. Like well, you know what I mean?
the thing is, because you're looking at it like at a regular, the thing it's a religious thing. That's why,
yeah.
because like these people are deeply fucking. It's literally religion that's causing this
I love
problem.
it because like there's a like religion and state are separate.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
what's, like,
definitely
what's cool
fucking
about
not. It's 100% not. It's just, it's so stupid. Like that's literally the reason of this fucking push, because people that are religious want this. It's like, okay, then fucking you do it. Don't push that shit on me. That's why I fucking hate religion. That's why I hate people that push religions on others. I don't mind you being religious. Be whatever the fuck you want to be.
I just hate people pushing anything.
That's the thing. I just want do whatever. If you want to fucking be raped and have a kid, go for it. That's not my problem.
Right.
If you want to fucking throw 13 guys in a fucking bathroom, go for it. That's not my problem.
Right.
If you want to do anything, that's not my problem. I'm gonna live my life. You're gonna live your life. Let's be fucking happy and let's just make life happen.
That's the thing is like there's so many people that are like, dude, why can't you?
Everyone's
like,
a
okay,
police. It's literally micro policing.
Oh yeah.
Everything is police. Like this fucking crazy ass woman. Everyone wants to be.
But she knows like the reason why
someone.
this person even dared to even. You think this person could have done that getting out in some other fucking big ass city? Like imagine her getting out of her car in California and attempting this shit. She wouldn't. You know what I mean? Like, there's people that,
You don't know
like,
that.
I don't know. It's
I
very
wa-
lenient because people know, like, some people know, like, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And you know what? Like, if they even try to do something, I'm just gonna, you know what I mean? Like, they know that there's a chance that the person that's like defending themselves will get in trouble for it too.
What? So what do you mean, like, in a bigger city?
Like, if she tried that shit where people don't put up with shit, like if they would have gotten out and beat the fuck out of her, and they know that the cops might have not done anything.
They wouldn't. I don't know. Who know? Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
Like,
who
where's the
knows?
person with the road rage that was shooting the guy in Caldwell? Why didn't he shoot this girl?
Right.
Like, this is the kind of person that needs to get shot.
Yeah. Yeah. There's.
Like, it's because these people entitled, they grew up. I don't know what it is. This is the thing, though. I don't know what it is because this individual is older. Therefore, she did not grow up as a child right now.
Yeah.
It's entitled. So you grew up. I don't know. It's just weird to me,
Yeah.
you know. And it's weird that like these kids are entitled or being raised by people that were not entitled in the first place. Like, why are you fucking raising them like that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's wild. Like
Or like, you know, people that complain about people that are our age. It's like, dude, you fucking raised us.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I don't know. It's just strange to me.
It's wild. Like and speaking of traffic and stuff like that, I'm getting to the point of like I am actually it's weird. It's very weird. And you're probably gonna look at me wrong. A lot of people will be like, you're dumb. I'm actually very appreciative. I'm getting more appreciation for the people that don't use their blinkers. I'm being 100% honest.
Why?
I'm being 100% honest.
Why?
You might, because I know I go on these tangents and I'm like joking the whole time until the end. I'm being 100% honest. I am slowly starting to respect people not using their blinkers.
Why?
Because personally, me, when I'm driving, if someone uses their blinker and needs to get in, there's the only time I will not let them in is if they're assholes and like there's construction, they just drive all the way to the end to
That's
get in
me.
front.
I'm asshole.
Okay, so I won't let you in.
Someone
You're gonna
else
have
will,
to.
though.
Someone else will, and God bless them. Someone else will, but I won't.
They always will.
That's the only time I won't let people in. Anytime someone's like leaving a store, needs to get it, I will always let them in. I am. I just will. Right. Every single I drive. Right. I've driven 1,000 miles this week, pretty much. Okay. Every single time I drive, there's been hardly any chances where like I have plenty of room and I'm being respectful. Turn on my blinker. I have plenty of room. I could just squeeze the fuck in there immediately if I want to. But no, I'm gonna be the proper man. Turn on my blinker for 3 seconds as Mr. Shaw showed me, right? The guy with 2 DUIs who fucking had alleged. Well, no, he did 2 DUIs and he was our driving instructor. Great guy. Set your margins. Sorry, he used to say that all the time. I turn my blinkers. Nope. They fucking just just accelerate right in front of me. So it's because you look at other countries and how they drive.
Oh, like India.
It's so much better that way. It really
You're
is.
just going wild.
It is because why the fuck? What is it? What is it gonna do? What is it gonna do? Nothing. If I just go in your lane, what blinker or not? What's the difference?
I'm going in your fucking lane.
I'm going in the lane essentially, right? And I have enough room. I want it to be a place of if you have like 2 feet of room to get in, get the fuck in. I don't have any issues with that. I'm actually starting to respect people that like cut people off and don't use blinkers. I don't know. Because you're going to get in the lane essentially.
Right.
If you have a foot of room, like, but if people like go in front of me really close, cool. You have the room to do it. I can give 2 shits less.
Right.
You know what I mean? If people actually respected the thing, I wouldn't give a shit. But I think it's just fucking retarded that every single time I turn on my fucking blinker to go to the left or the right or something, and I mean like being respectful about it, no one ever fucking lets me go.
I literally put on my blinker as I'm turning into the lane.
See, that's
like,
a good idea.
I don't give 3 seconds. I'm like, hey,
but
just
it's like,
so
what's
you know,
the point?
Hey, bitch, I'm getting in. Better slow your roll. Because I usually get in the lane and then I brake check. Because the person's in front of me is already braking. So it's like, slow down, bitch.
But like, but what's the point of the blinker?
Just to let them know, like, hey.
But you let them know by you're going into the fucking lane. It's not going to be like, you're not going to go in the lane and be like, nah. And
some
then
people do.
Some
people
do.
Straddle
but fuck it. Just drive. No one gives a shit. Die.
I've become more like you, Dennis.
It doesn't matter.
I got such rage driving one time. I don't know.
I don't get rage while driving.
No,
I do.
not even rage,
do.
but like
I do.
I don't remember what it was. I was complaining about something, and whether it was like, I think I was like on the phone, but then I was like, just fucking kill yourself. Not to the person I was talking to, like,
Yeah.
just in general what I was
I
talking
bet
about. I'm like,
it's true.
I'm like,
Like,
just fucking kill yourself. And I was like, holy shit, I'm becoming like you.
it's a great thing to say.
Population control.
Population, no, but like I'm being dead serious. Like I love how people drive in other countries, and I'm not talking about even India. I'm talking about just like other countries. Like I get it, okay, like use blinkers. I might be just going overboard a little bit, but like I hate because people then honk. Like and how many times I've been honked at. Like I have 5 feet of fucking room. I remember snapping this to all my friends. I have 5 feet of room to get. That's almost a fucking car. Okay, car
Right.
lengths are like 13 feet, but that's plenty enough room for nothing to even remotely happen.
I'm just worried about the people that are so crazy enough that they do have road rage and that they will end up pulling a gun on me. Like, that's what I worry about.
Well, I do, but no, I didn't know. This time I was like blinker, like they're letting me in, like well, not letting me in, but they're not accelerating or anything. Blinkers on for like 2-3 seconds. I start going into the lane again. I have no joke, 5 to 7 feet in front of them. They fucking honk at me. It's like, what is like? It's like I don't give a shit. But it's like seriously, like, what's the fucking problem here?
Right.
What is the problem here? I didn't cause anything to fucking happen here.
Right. I don't know.
It was like slower speeds were going like 25, 30. Like what the fuck? Why are you honking for?
Like, no one even like does this speed limit around here.
It's like it's just wild to me. So like I it should be just like just go in the fucking lanes. Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if I turn on my fucking blinkers and let you know that I'm coming in. Once you saw my car coming in, I'm fucking coming in.
Right.
I'm honestly starting to respect the people that don't use blinkers. I see it. I'm like, you know what? Good on you. Good on you. I used to be fucking so anti people that didn't
Right.
use blinkers, but holy shit, it is really starting to hit me that it's like, you know what? We shouldn't have blinkers.
We should all just stop buying blinker fluid.
We should stop buying blinker fluid. I think that we should stop. You know what? We should go in the corner of Eagle, like all those fucking religious nuts do, and the stupid ass. And I have a fucking rant about that too. But like because the whole voting has been going on and stuff like that. We should go on the sign and be like, "Don't change your blinker fluid." Like
Yeah.
we should start
Guys, why haven't you
petitioning
ever gotten signs and put watch TARS?
because how would people even know what that is? Speaking of watching TARS, I know we don't talk about plans on the show. Well, we always do, but we shouldn't. But I just want to see your initial reaction to this because I know it's going to be a hard no.
What?
But I think it would be great if we do get the mortician on board. If we do an interview with the mortician, we film darker times, right? We go and do destination interview. Obviously, he won't be there, but we are there. We do a destination interview in a cemetery as we're talking to a mortician about stories of dead people. I think every time I drive by a cemetery, I'm like, you know what? That would be actually a fucking cool idea.
Can it be during the day?
No, during night.
You can't see us then.
We'll have lights.
Guys, if we set up in the nights, like, we get in trouble for that, right?
Can you be at is it private?
You can't.
We'll just say it's our dead grandma.
Why are you setting up filming, dude?
We want to raise the spirits of our grandma or something.
Can you just green screen a cemetery behind us?
Sure. I think it'd be a great
check out my
idea.
muscle. Touch.
It's good, right? Yeah. But oh my god, I haven't been recording.
Yes, you fucking have.
But yeah, don't use blinkers, guys.
No blinkers.
Just don't.
You ready to get pissed off about another thing?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what they just started? I went to go pick up Amelia on Friday at school.
Okay.
Because I've never picked her up a prospect before. Like, I've only picked her up a couple of times,
Sorry, I'm just thinking of blinkers. Fucking pissing me off.
Dude, so she's June, next month, school ends.
Yes.
She's going to start, first grade.
Yes.
And so her teacher, they sent out, paper, just, end of the year shit. And, like kids that want to sign up for, activities, if you want to sign up for the PTA, whatever, right?
Okay.
So I'm going through the packet, kind of filling out things like, fuck no to the PTA, fuck
Can
that.
I turn the air conditioner on?
No. And my throat hurts. And so I get there, and it says, Amelia for me. Oh, shit, Amelia's name.
Yeah.
It says, hi, my name is.
Okay.
Who? My name is what? My name is.
Like a desk tag.
It's like a piece of paper.
Okay.
So that when they turn it into the front office, they'll be able to like, okay, like re-update their stuff so that like other students, other faculty members
Okay, I
are
see what
going
you
to
mean.
follow
Yeah,
this
yeah,
new
okay.
information.
Okay.
Okay, so you put down her name,
Yes.
the individual's name, and then also what pronouns she'd like to go for.
Huh?
Like, yeah, like he, she, they, them. And you can also, like, if she was like going into first grade and like, Mom, I kind of feel like a boy, I'm gonna be called Alex, you would say, because it's all her information, like, this is what I want to be called, that new name,
Okay.
and these are my pronouns, and all the kids and all the faculty and all the staff have to follow that.
You're saying this to remember she's coming out of kindergarten, right? She's going into first grade, and they have this.
Yeah. So like all the kids that she went to school with this year, if they come back next year in the same classroom, people that she knows by their first name and that she's gotten used to, if this like little girl wants to be called, they, them, then Amelia has to follow that. Like she can't just be like, hey, I want to play with her. It's like I want to play with them.
No fucking
Yeah.
shot.
Dude, I can't even. I was so pissed. I was so fucking pissed.
You don't realize. Oh, okay, hold on for a second. We have all the money and the resources on this fucking shitty country of ours to pull this stunt off. And I will call it a stunt because it's a fucking joke at the end of the day. We can do this stunt, but we can't afford like really simple shit that we should have as a society.
Right.
But we can pull off by everyone. Okay, so what happens if she calls her? But they go as them.
I think like I don't know. I think I'm guessing probably like they talk to her, and then if it's like a
like with the
they talk to like the teacher talks to her, and then like it's like a reminder. But if it's again just being like disrespected like that, where she's calling whoever like by their different like non-wanting pronouns, then I think they like end up getting like the principal, the parent, like you know what I mean.
We're
like,
fucked.
All of it involved.
We're fucked.
Pretty much.
There's literally. That is the most awful thing I've ever heard.
Right?
I feel like if I knew the plans, if I will put this out right now, and this is going to be a very offensive thing to say. Very, very offensive thing to say.
Say
it. Say it.
it.
If I had two plans, okay, I can read the future and I can stop one plan from happening.
Mhm.
And one is the system that you just talked about, and then it's like 1938, 1939. I have all of Hitler's plans of what he wants to do, and I have to stop one of them.
Mhm.
You know which one I'm stopping, right?
Fuck yeah.
6 million Jews are dying. Still, let's not change history. Let's change the future.
Like letting him do pronouns? Oh, you would stop that.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
like, wait,
okay,
I would,
what?
yes.
Okay.
6 million Jews are still dying. Sorry. But we are changing the future.
Right.
That is the most bogus fucking thing I've ever heard in my
Right?
life.
I was fucking pissed. Dude.
It makes me want to put the screwdriver in my neck and say, "Good day, sir," and just pass away. And then just throw me back in the fucking ditch.
I know, like, originally we were gonna say this is a joke, but, like, I literally did get her packet. And it really is.
No,
not.
wait, hold on. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be a joke. I can build the rage, but hold on for a second. You're not joking.
No, it's like a legit thing.
No.
Okay.
No, you're.
I literally went and picked her up on Friday.
I know. I fuck with you. I'm not okay. This was originally this was supposed to be a joke. We will be fucking straight up honest. I know I joke with you a lot and stuff, but no, you're bullshitty. I know your face when you lie. I know your face when you lie.
What's my face look like?
That right there.
My face looks like this all the time.
No.
Savannah kokokosh.
It's gray.
Kokosh.
Kokosh is red. I mean, kokosh is chicken.
Yeah.
I guess
There's a red chicken.
You're lying.
No,
you're
I'm not.
You're joking.
Go get her backpack and go get the packet.
No, you're joking.
I'm not joking.
I know when you lie.
Okay.
I know when
it
you
goes
lie.
for teachers too.
I'm being serious. I know I'm calling you.
Like,
This is serious shit. I'm not even joking.
Like you never say by my name.
I'm actually not even joking. You got to be kidding me.
No.
I know this is supposed to be a joke, but you got to be joking.
I'm not joking.
Go get that paper.
Okay.
If you actually pull this out, I will seriously fucking shoot myself in this room. And this is the last episode. There is no way. fucking retarded.
I identify as a stalker. Pretty much got you almost good there.
You almost got me, because that would have... I honestly wouldn't have even been mad.
If I would have, like, known I was going to go this way, because I couldn't see the rage in you, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So I was like,
I
oh, maybe
couldn't
I should
rage
go a
it.
different way.
I couldn't rage it.
I would have, like, tried to print out, like, a legit looking form, but, like, I didn't know, because I just made it up.
I couldn't rage it. I was going to act out and rage it, but...
There's other things to rage about.
Like...
The lady.
I honestly, no, if that was serious, I actually wouldn't even... I don't think I would have been able to rage. I would have... Like, I'm not even joking. I would have cried before raging.
I think I've gotten to the point where...
It's just
like,
funny.
Nothing's, like... No, like, nothing's, like, surprising. Like,
Nothing
if it were,
is
I'm like,
surprising.
dude... Okay, I'm surprised it took him this fucking long. That's what I'm surprised
No, that's
about.
true.
You know what I mean? Like, there's things where it's like... Alright, like, I don't... Like, it's all going to shit anyways. Like, I really don't...
I thought I was pushing on you.
No,
it's true. Like, I find it... Like, I find it funny. Like, I honestly find it funny. Because it is, like, it's like... I was... Okay. This was actually very funny. So, last night when I was doing Uber, it was so fucking busy. But I was getting fucked all night by Uber.
Why?
All night. So, I have... This week alone, I have not gone to Caldwell this many times doing Uber for 2 years.
Really?
Last night, literally, go to fucking Nampa. So I was like driving around. I'm like trying to be downtown. It just keeps pushing
trying
me.
downtown to
And
Boise?
yeah. Keeps pushing me out. And then like I'm like here in Meridian. Okay, one in Nampa. And it's still early in the day. Normally I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'll go to Nampa if it's early in the day before like the rush hits. I go to Nampa, drive all the way to Nampa to drive someone like 3 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck's happening? Go to Caldwell, like back, and I went to Caldwell again. It kept pushing me out and out.
But you get paid for any of the to travel?
Yeah. No, it was fine.
To get to Nampa, to get to Caldwell?
Yeah. No, it was fine. But like, like so, this whole shit's happening this whole time. Like, okay, what the fuck's happening? I finally get to downtown. The first ride, it's a $5.50 surge, right? It's about to start hitting. I'm like, fuck yeah, okay, it's cool. First one, all the way the fuck on Caldwell. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Go all the way the fuck back. It's like...
Do you wait till you get a thing to go all the way back? Or you have to just go all the way back?
I would literally turn myself off just to get back there. Because it's just worth it. There's no point in me staying out there.
Right.
You know? So I go back.
You can make more money doing downtown Boise stuff?
Jesus Christ. On a Saturday and Friday. Especially yesterday was fucking
But do you know where they're
crazy.
going to when you pick them up?
Sometimes. Not all the time.
So like if you saw... It would say like it's somewhere in Caldwell.
Yeah,
there,
if I saw that, I would have rejected it. But sometimes it does it. Sometimes it doesn't. It's fucking annoying.
It probably does
You
that
have to be a certain like level. And I was like super high level back then because I was doing it all the time. And now I'm fucked because I have to restart everything. Like I'm back to square one. And I think that's why I'm getting it, because I'm a brand new account. I'm literally getting just shitty rides. That's all I'm getting. Are you actually
like making decent
No,
money
I'm still making good money. But it's like how busy it was yesterday, I could have made so much fucking more. So I'm doing that, and then now I'm like driving back on the freeway. I'm like by Meridian, right? And then boom, get one in fucking in Garden City, but with a surge. It's like a $7 surge. I'm like, perfect. I'm driving towards that. I go there. I'm sitting there. I text him, nothing. I'm like, okay. I call him. He was like, not even there. He's like, I never even ordered an Uber. He's super drunk out of his mind. Doesn't even order an Uber. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ.
So you don't get paid for that?
So you have to wait a certain time. And because I fucking moved out of the neighborhood to go to the actual place that I thought he was going to be at, the timer fucking stops. And then I accidentally cancel the ride.
Oh, shit.
It doesn't pay me out. I immediately text them. I'm like, hey, like, this is bullshit. You know, they did pay me out like $5 though. Not anything where it should have been at. I'm like, holy fucking shit. Okay. Was that the one? Maybe that one was the... What happened now? Oh, okay. So then I go fucking downtown, and it was like already like dying of the surge. No, I get a good one, like $16 surge or some shit, like really good. They fucking cancel me. I'm like, okay, and get like a little bit lesser one. I can't text them. That's what it was. I fucking get downtown. I can't go on 6th Street because they always have it blocked off. I see him on 6th Street. I can't get there. I text him. Won't send. I try to call him. Won't call. Nothing will happen. I reset the app. I turn off my phone. Turn it back on. Won't call. Won't text. He texts me. Where are you at? I can't text him back. I'm like, just sitting here for like 7 fucking minutes.
But can you see him or no?
I could see him, and he should be able to see me. But for
Are you
some
able
reason, his
to-
fucking retarded ass didn't walk to me.
Are you able to pull down your window and say, "Hey"?
No, he was that it's downtown. You know how fucking loud that shit is. It wouldn't even have mattered. He's like on 6th Street. I'm on Main. I'm on a completely like you wouldn't even see me. But on the app, you should be able to fucking see the person.
Maybe it wasn't showing up on his app either.
Maybe.
Because it was like being all weird on your end.
Who knows? I'm sitting there, and then because I was like, after 5 minutes, I can stop it. Right when I reset the app, because I was like at 4 minutes, reset that, it resets the timer. I'm like, how much? And it's like every second is so valuable at this time because it's fucking insanely busy. Everyone's asking for $20 surges. Like, it's crazy. But I have like a shitty like $12 surge because I got there at the wrong time. Finally gets in the car.
The one off of 6th.
Yeah. They
finally
finally let me text them. They finally get in. I'm like, Jesus Christ. So we leave, and then I get another ride, a good one. But so I dropped them off, or like I took them to the gas station because I was like, normally people will like tip and like it still like gives me money and all that stuff.
Oh, they'll tip if you like take them to a gas station.
Sometimes, yeah. I fucking do that. These people cancel because they took fucking forever. So I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. I was so close to just leaving, then I would have really fucked me. They take forever, of fucking course. Whatever, right? These people cancel on me, the good fucking search. I'm like, Jesus Christ. And then I get another one, but it's like shitty time. I mean, it's a shitty, no, it's a decent search. I go over there at like this random place. No one is there. I send them a message. Where are you? They read it. No response. I'm sitting there. Have to wait. Cancel the order. $5 rather than like 20 or 25 that I could have gotten. I'm like, holy fucking shit. And I'm like laughing so hard because
You're like, it's like that insane laugh. Where
it's
you're just
the
like,
insane laugh. I started tearing because I was like, this is like,
it's like
when
it's
like you're getting raped so hard. It's like, it's just happening.
Yeah, just,
I
succumb
don't
to
care.
it.
At the end of the day, the government's not going to let me abort this baby.
Yeah.
Like, at the end of the day, I'm fucked.
You just
you know?
take it.
I no joke probably lost like $100 from all this bullshit and drove a lot of extra on a Saturday. Typically, I should be driving about 120 miles. That's like, because it's always like up close downtown. People are just, even if I go out, like sometimes like 120 miles is like when I'm driving like 8 hours on a Saturday. Yesterday was fucking 210 miles for the same amount of money I would have made for like 110.
Oh my God.
I'm like, holy, and it was like, I haven't seen a Saturday like this busy in a very long time. I got fucking horribly raped there. It was just funny. It was, so that's like this is like the crazy laugh, just a crazy laugh. I was like, can I catch a break with this? Like, after
I hate when that shit happens. I remember when I was doing like DoorDash when I was kind of first starting.
Yeah.
And it would like freeze up on you, and then I'm like, oh my God, like, and I don't know where to deliver, and it was just like almost like the panic and the annoyance. It's just the annoyance because just to restart your phone, it feels like it takes 15 minutes.
Yeah, like so like I still made like really good money. I averaged like good money, but it was just like the possibility of how much I could have made. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Right.
It was just so funny because it was just like back to back.
Right.
Literally like 4 rides in a row. I'm like, why am I getting these? And like, I have never gone to Caldwell that many times. In 2 years of doing Uber, I've never gone as back as this week alone. Like yesterday, I was literally fucking Boise to Nampa, and then Nampa to Caldwell, Caldwell to Boise, Boise literally straight back to Caldwell, Caldwell to Nampa, Nampa to Cuna, and then Cuna to Boise, and
you
then
were fucking all
over the place. And normally it's like, that's why I had so many miles,
right?
Because I'm just on the freeway, like having to go on these far rides. I was like,
Damn.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. It was so fucking funny. I was like, Jesus.
It was fucking horrible.
I love Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah. No, I didn't almost get killed or anything, so I have no stories on that.
And then you're going to that event this weekend.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Really fun.
Are you gonna stay in your car again?
Yeah. Yeah. It's not bad. I just hope it's not too hot. Actually, during the nights, it's not bad. So.
Why don't you stay in like, I mean, camper?
I like sleeping in the car.
You can't even take a shower or shit.
Can't do it in the camper.
Is there a bathroom there?
Yeah, there's a stall.
But
Oh, there's
like,
an actual bathroom. Yeah, no, there's
but
actually.
is it open like 24/7?
Yeah. Yeah, because I almost shit myself last time.
I remember.
Yeah.
Then you went to the gym just to like,
Shower.
yeah, but you can't do that now, huh?
No, you can. You just have to pay.
Hmm.
I'll probably do it. Like, I'll do it for sure. I didn't do it in the winter one because it's like cold, so you don't even sweat. But this time I'll be fucking sweating like
Oh,
a
yeah.
pig. I'll be roasting out there like a lamb.
Make sure you don't like get that bloody nose again.
Oh, that was epic.
You
I had
need
a bloody
to-
nose
you
yesterday.
need to be prepared for real, dude.
I have a roll of paper in the car.
Not even just that. Bring some tampons.
Oh, you're talking about period blood.
No, I'm talking about like shoving that tampon up your nose. It helps with it stopping the bleed. For real.
Yeah, I know you've told me.
Because you can like walk around still. You just have a string hanging out.
Yeah.
I've done that. I've like literally in my car. And I'm like, if anyone were to look over at me right now, they'd be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, speaking of people looking over, so I have that red Adidas hat.
Yeah.
You know
think
how-
that you're Trump, huh?
Holy shit, you don't realize how many people fucking dog you down. Before, like, honestly, like, you know, when you go to like California, they're like, hey, don't wear gang colors, don't wear red, don't wear blue, you know, Crips, Bloods and stuff like that. Don't be wearing this stuff like in these like neighborhoods because, you know, they don't,
Right.
you have the rival gangs. Now with it on the, I'm pretty sure on the flights they're like, don't wear red or blue. They're like, oh yeah, because the Crips and no, like, no, huh? Who? Like, no, because of like Republicans and Democrats.
Oh yeah.
It's the new gang.
Oh yeah.
It's the new fucking gang. You know how much people like actually or because you know what it is, like, you know when like you're like someone's staring at you and like right when you look at it, like they look away really quick. You don't know how much times I get that.
Do you ever like ask them like, can I help you?
No, because my window's up.
Oh, like in the car.
Yeah, like I'm like driving in the car and they're like in another car. So many fucking times. Like I because I like obviously you can see it too. I'm like,
Next time I would just like stare at them and just wave.
yeah. Or
And
actually,
then,
I'll take off the hat and put on a Make America Great hat.
Mhm.
Like, I'll be like, "Is this the one you wanted to see?"
Dude, I would just like literally awkwardly just like look
No,
at
because
them
if I
and-
do that, then they'll probably just shoot me in the fucking face for threatening their life. You don't know anymore these days. People are
Man,
just gonna shoot you.
I
I
miss,
can't wait
like-
to get shot.
I miss the cruising days. I miss the good old days. Like if I could go back and just be this old, like be my age, if I go back, it would be. Well, it already feels like we're living in 1934. So I don't know. Probably like 1991. Just the 90s, early
The 90s. I feel like that would be a good
It's
time.
seriously, and I don't know if it is good or not, but all I know is if our mom and dad, when we first moved to America, and granted that was 99, so I
99.
know that's like,
Yeah.
obviously not 91, but if our parents in America moving here, making the minimum wage, which was a $3.75 at the time, wasn't the $4 whatever it is now, both of them making $3.75, so like together making $9 an hour on a good day. $9 an hour on two people, and you could live to rent. You know what I mean? Like you had rent, and I mean
Yeah.
it's not like it was a great house, but like you were able to find shelter that was decent. It was decent. It was
Yeah.
a 2-bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Had a big ass yard. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
land. You could rent. I remember mom and dad when they went to the grocery store, like when we first moved to America. So you're having to buy like the salt, the seasoning, like the bare bones stuff, everything. And I remember mom saying the story of like, and I'm going through the store and like they had 2 carts full.
Winka.
Yeah. And mom thinking like it wasn't gonna like that they were gonna run out of money. And I might be like, I just remember I think my mom said it was like only like $200.
Yeah, no, it was like
And
less
she
than
was
300.
like, and she was like
I know the story,
surprised, you
yeah.
know. But like now, you know, it's like ridiculous, and so it makes it to where it's like now you can have two people both making $20 an hour, right? So together $40 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
And with the way, and if they're just now getting like a house, you know, so their mortgage isn't only $750, their mortgage is like $1,500,
Yeah.
$1,600, and then you have like, I just told mom like, Amelia's daycare went from $550 a month to $750 a month, and she just goes for
That's how much it went up.
She goes for 3.5 hours a day.
Jesus.
3.5 hours a day. I told mom, like, in the summer when she goes all day, I'm gonna ask him like, how much are you gonna be charging for full time? Because, dude, $750 for her to go 3.5 hours a day. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Oh, I thought you were saying that was a little.
No.
I know, I'm kidding. It's
But
fucking
it's like,
insane.
you know what I mean? Like, I would be living in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like, between like 85, 1985 to 2000.
Yep.
Because I feel like after 2001 with like the World Trade Center, like I feel like
Patriot
from
Act.
2001, it slowly went down. Like, not too bad. Slowly. And then 2020 and on, we thought we thought COVID 2020 bullshit was
It's
gonna
just
be
the
the worst.
aftermath. Then
And it's
this
like
is all
these
the aftermath when it comes to like how much money we fucking printed for COVID is insane.
Oh,
We
yeah.
printed so much fucking money during that stupid shit that it like.
And if they would have just
And
like,
the thing is, we kind of needed COVID. I don't want to say it
I
too
know,
loud, but we kind of needed it to get rid of some people.
But that's the
Why
thing.
did they fight so hard to stop it? They should have made it a
is the
stronger
thing.
virus.
But this is what I don't understand is supposedly it's killed. Now it says 1 million people.
In the U.S. only?
In the U.S.
Okay,
only.
okay. I was like
1 million is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's it's a lot. I don't know.
We have, with our population being like 300 and something million, 352 million.
But why does it feel like there's a shit ton of people everywhere? And not just here. It's like people are moving fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
So and then
Because people are fucking
like what me and you were
fucking
talking
too much.
about. Like what me and you were talking about of when people say like, oh, all these Californians moving. Well, someone's fucking taking their houses.
Yeah.
Someone's buying the houses they're selling.
Yeah. They have had like they've had a population decrease overall in California.
I remember
Not
that.
a big one though. But it's just our population growth as a society in general. People are fucking too much. People are having too many fucking
kids. And now
kids.
with no abortions?
People are having way too many fucking kids. That's the biggest fucking problem. Like that's literally the fucking biggest problem is we are having too many fucking kids. Our population is just not slowing down. It's a fucking problem. It literally is.
It is. I know
it's
that.
a huge fucking problem.
When you have
and
people
that,
like
I know
19 kids and counting, you don't need fucking 20 goddamn kids.
You need 40.
You better fucking start working.
Like it's like, I know jokingly I say like the COVID but it's like we don't need like a population control like thing to kill people off. We really need to fucking slow down when it comes to that shit.
Right.
But it's like it's wild. Like because like I've said before, like in 2008 with the house crisis and shit like that, like it obviously affected the world and all that stuff, but
right.
Like the world was still. I'll just talk about the U.S. The U.S. was still a very livable. It was still easy to live before the recession actually hit, and like we're going into a recession. It's this fucking difficult already.
Know.
It's
gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be fucking crazy.
Maybe we need to keep that trailer.
No, because I was telling mom and dad, I was like, if anything, it's better off for you guys. They don't owe anything.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they're done. And it's like, so it doesn't matter.
Right.
If you're like, for people that
have already bought their house, even just 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Like they're fine.
Yeah.
Like your rent and your mortgage is good.
Yeah.
You had the option if you really wanted to and you found like a place that's cheaper and you don't have any like ties to this area, you can make some fucking good ass money.
Yeah.
Like look at Carolina and them, like they're going to be moving and they probably have their house paid off. And if not, it's almost going to be paid off. And then it's like, dude, and then they're moving to Colorado and moving in with like their kid. But it's like, you're going to make bank off your house.
Yeah.
So you have money to live off of.
Yeah.
But for someone to sell their house now and make a lot, it's like, you can't really buy a house here.
Yeah. I don't know how that's going to go through. It's just because like, yeah, it's going to be interesting.
I don't know.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of layoffs here.
You think so?
I think there's going to be a big unemployment drop here.
And then how do people afford their houses?
That's the thing. That's the thing. There's going to be a lot of if the way I think it's going to happen, if there's a lot of layoffs, there's going to be a lot of people foreclosing on their houses.
Right.
It's going to be a fucking shit show, but it's going to be so much fun to watch. It's going to be a fun time. It's just going to be a fun time. That's all I'm saying. Get your popcorn ready. Because it's going to be a fucking blockbuster. I'm telling you.
Blockbuster because it's shut down.
Yeah. But it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. Like, there's no way that it can be a good fucking time here soon. But like this is just the aftermath of everything that's happened. We fucking shut down our economy. We didn't fucking we didn't do anything for a long time. We printed a shit ton of money doing it. This is just the fucking beginning of how everything is just going to crumble from that. You can't just fucking print money. Think about it with your own fucking economics.
Right.
Think about it with your own economics. You're already in debt, right?
Right.
And now you just like you had income, but you're in
That's
debt.
like applying for more and more credit cards.
Literally,
you know?
that's
and
all
you're
it
just
is.
And you're just
You lost your
charging
job,
them.
and now you're gonna just get another. Like you're gonna get another credit card to pay off to live off
Yeah,
of.
so you still owe all that money.
You're just fucking yourself deeper and deeper and deeper. It's gonna be so. There's no way this is gonna be like good.
Right.
But yeah, yeah.
What do we do? Are we gonna survive?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Hope so.
I think we'll be fine. I don't know. It just it's wild. I don't know what's gonna happen, but there's no way it's something good.
No.
But if there's a lot of foreclosures, if there's a lot of people losing their jobs with the amount how many think about the people that have bought their house in the last year. Like
oh yeah.
Like we talk about like the fake rich and stuff like that. Like this is all like if it's not actual cash money, that's not how much money you have, right? Like whatever is worth is something.
Assets, you know?
Yeah, like whatever is worth is whatever is worth. Like you look at like the reason why Elon Musk is so rich is because of his stocks. But if his stocks go to shit, he goes to shit. Like now he doesn't go to shit, but like like it's fake money
that you have in the bank.
Yeah,
These are just
it's
things
literally
that you owe.
It's fake fucking money. It's fake richness. So like with these houses here, they're not worth no house in the market is worth what it's at, right? And that's what people bought it at and more. All the houses have been bought in the past. I'll just say even 1 year, 2 years, they are not worth that much. And if some shit goes down where people do lose their jobs, they can't afford that $2,000 mortgage payment anymore. If people start getting paid less, because that can fucking happen too. That can always happen. Like anything can really happen.
Right to work state, which is even like
scarier. Exactly.
They could just be like,
you're done.
We don't have to give you a fucking reason. We're just shutting down. We don't even have to give you 2 weeks. Like
literally.
Please.
So you have that, and then if people lose their jobs, there's those foreclosures. Houses are gonna go cheaper, and now people have all these fucking loans that are not worth what they were worth. So now everyone's gonna have negative equity. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's gonna be crazy. Rotten Tomatoes gives it a 99 out of 100. And Nick Cage is the fucking starring actor. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
But I don't know.
It's good. We'll have to wait and see, I guess.
Yeah. As long as I can Uber still.
We're going to have to.
I don't think
a lot of people are going to lose their fucking job. A lot of the people are going to lose everything.
A lot of people are going to be able to do Uber. They're not going to Uber anywhere because they don't have jobs.
Right.
So we'll see. It'll be interesting, but we'll see what happens. But on a good note, go have kids.
Good.
I plan to have 15.
That's it?
That's it.
Damn. Why only that much?
I don't know. Just not feeling it. But yeah, we don't need kids anymore.
Nope. Pro-abortion.
Yeah. I think it should just be like
They can abort up to 4 years old.
you can just no, they like force abortions. That's where we need to get at.
There's one lady that drives around in a van, and she like legit has a business, and I don't know where it's at. But she drives around because she used to be like a drug addict, you know?
Yeah.
She drives around and offers to sterilize people. Well, not her doing a van. Like, she gets them a doctor's appointment at like a legit place.
Yeah.
But she pays them. Like, here's $500 if you don't want to have kids anymore.
Good.
And a lot of the people are like, yeah, like, I don't want to. I already got 4 in foster care.
Yeah.
And she was like a prostitute or something.
Yeah.
So she's like, yeah, because I don't want to like have to like have more kids. And so some people are like, can't believe she does that. And it's like, do you like, so you want kids just to be in the foster care system and going from house to house in a goddamn trash bag for their carrying stuff
I know,
with no possessions, and then probably being in foster homes that some of them are
It's-
worse than their regular homes, and then that's it, and that's what you want. Like,
it's all
you're
a
fucking
political like
retarded.
standpoint. Like it was just like you look at like the whole like Jeffrey Epstein thing, right?
Right.
Everyone's talking about like Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell and all this shit, right? But like everything was like a power move, but like no one gives a shit about what happened to the kids.
Oh yeah.
Like that's like, oh, they got like who cares, huh? We're trying to push our agenda here,
Right.
buddy.
Right.
Like no one gives a shit. Like that's the thing. Like people just use people for shit.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking awesome. I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's just fucking just sterilize everyone. So I want fucking what's that shit called when people think the lines in the sky are fucking whatever?
Oh,
What's that shit?
chemtrails.
Chemtrails should be sterilization. They need like chemtrails need to be real.
Yeah.
5G needs to be real. The vaccine chips need to be real.
Everything.
All these like conspiracy theories that you know what that is, right?
What?
It's like just skin dust.
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's literally what it is.
No, it's not.
Not even joking.
Skin dust.
Like dust from your skin. Why? Yeah.
So can this wash off?
Yeah, you would have to like deeply wash this to take it off.
This is skin right here.
No, like because it's the black because it's dirty and like that comes up. That's just skin dust.
But this is clean.
Yeah.
When you first
No.
bought it, it was white.
No, it's like this. All right, that's the episode. We're good. We got time.
Can you wash it off?
Yeah, no, this washes off. See,
Okay.
but what that is, why it does that? Like if this was a brand new mat, you wouldn't be able to write.
Oh.
The reason you can write is because of the dust from my skin.
Gross.
Yeah. So it's like it's like a dead body right there. That's the ashes that people like to have in their possession.
Well,
Like
I guess I'll just burn this and there you
just
are.
burn it.
Roll you up in it.
Other than that, that's pretty much it.
That's
Thank
it.
you guys. It's just a shit show.
Right. Can you help?
No.